So the other night, Thursday night, presidential candidate and Vice President Kamala Harris, she gave her nomination acceptance speech on the last night of the Democratic National Convention. And while she was giving that speech, Donald Trump was going on a truth tirade. And during that tirade, he truthed this. Everybody, Democrats, Republicans, liberals, and conservatives, wanted Roe v. Wade terminated and brought back to the states. Like Ronald Reagan and myself, most believe in exceptions. Now the people are voting, which is the way it was supposed to be. I do not limit access to birth control or IVF. That is a lie. These are all false stories that she's making up that I've never heard of. It's just words coming out of her mouth. I trust women also, and I will keep women safe. She won't, because the invasion of our country at her open border is destroying the lives of women and the families and jobs of African Americans and Hispanics. I don't care how many times he says it. I don't care how many different ways he tries to say it. Donald Trump is a severe threat to women. Donald Trump is the sole reason as to why Roe v. Wade was overturned. Roe v. Wade was overturned because of the 3 Supreme Court justices that he put on the Supreme Court. Those 3 Supreme Court justices are tied to the Federalist Society and the Heritage Foundation. It is their policies that they got to work on when he put them on the Supreme Court. It is their policies that we've heard Donald Trump talking about and praising in videos all over the internet. Project 2025 will usher in more policies that limits access to birth control and IVF. And I have told you repeatedly that Project 2025 is not coming. Project 2025 is here, and it is being implemented in several states across the country. Project 2025 is tied to Donald Trump. And if Donald Trump gets into the White House, Project 2025 will be implemented on a nationwide scale at the federal level. I don't care if he uses all caps. I don't care if he tries to put it in a different language. Project 2025 is Donald Trump, and Donald Trump is Project 2025. They are forever connected. He goes on to truth this. My administration will be great for women and their reproductive rights. I don't care if he tries to put this message out by way of smoke signal, Morse code, projected off of the side of a building. This is a lie. If Donald Trump gets back into the White House, women who obtain an abortion are in extreme danger. He said it himself. There has to be some sort of punishment. That's what Donald Trump said.
Yeah, but you have to ban it. Do you believe in punishment for abortion? Yes or no, as a principle? The answer is that there has to be some form of punishment. For the woman? Yeah, there has to be some form. 10 cents, 10 years. I don't know. That I don't know.
And Donald Trump, since this campaign started, has flip-flopped so many times on this issue. I don't care how many times he flip-flops. I want you to remember his words.
On abortion, I will bring it up. We did a great thing. We did something that for 52 years people have wanted to do. They wanted to get rid of Roe v. Wade. They wanted to bring that subject back to the states. Every Democrat wanted that, every Republican, every liberal, every conservative, and every legal scholar.
Did you hear what he said? And I did it. And when he did it, him and his 3 stooges on the Supreme Court, they provided no exceptions. No exceptions. There was no exceptions in their ruling. They just sent it back to the states. There was no guidance to provide any types of exceptions. So yeah, he gonna own this, and we gonna make him own it, and we gonna hold him accountable in November.